What's good, people? It's your boy, Icarus Gray. And this is Gray Area Anime. And I'm back with another episode of the Gotei 3. Featuring myself, as I've already introduced, Icarus Gray, also known as Toshiro Joe.
You know, it's just sad that his goes so well. Will Zaraki, Kenpachi D, they don't roll off the tongue the same.
See, Pichigo just...
I like Pichigo. Makes
Introduce
me
yourselves.
No, I'm Devin. Just Will.
Also
Kenpachi D or whatever.
Just Zaraki?
Just Zaraki.
So you made it like...
Just Z.
Just Z. I see it. Just Just Kenpachi. Maybe.
Just Pachi.
Pachi.
Will Pachi?
Dachi.
I'm gonna end up.
We got to work it out because Toshiro Joe
Have
is
y'all
kinda
tried
cool.
Mochi? All right, no. Introduce
Yeah.
yourself.
I have
love
indeed.
mochi.
I don't.
But introduce yourself.
Absolutely.
It's just Pat. Say it like Pat _
Oh, we were supposed to do that?
I mean, we can do it. We normally do it at the end. Tell them where they can follow us.
Just Will _
Pichigo.
People gonna be looking for Pichigo and not find him.
Bro, I know that's gonna be hilarious.
But anyway, yeah, we're back to do more of the anime and the manga talk. But this time we wanted to add a curveball, if you will. We're gonna add the games in there too, because why not? The same medium. I would like to talk about, or if you guys would like to, what's your favorite anime made game?
Naruto Ninja Storm, by far.
Yeah.
The original or Ultimate Ninja Storm 4?
No. Naruto Ninja Storm 4.
Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. I haven't.
That's a tough
Just
one.
Ninja Storm 4.
Okay.
That's the one I'm talking about.
All right.
Man.
We don't need the sub.
Okay.
I'll tell you what mine was. I don't know if y'all played it. It was on Game Boy Color. Dragon Ball Z Legendary Super Warriors.
I did not.
Yo.
What is up with you in this game, boy?
Like
Game
some
Boy
people,
was
Game Boy
it
had
back
dope
then,
games,
man.
bro.
I was
Like, you want to know
I
one
could
of my
take my
favorites?
game with me?
Do you know the only game that I played on Game Boy was?
Hit me with it.
Y'all can guess.
Pokemon, bro.
Yeah,
That's
it.
it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Like, bro, any
Well,
Nintendo that I've ever had.
But this is the thing. I had an older sibling who didn't share. So handheld games was all I had. They bought all the systems for him. For us. But for him.
There's
If
such
that
a thing.
makes sense.
I used to play the ROMs. So the only way I even got to play Silver
on the
ROM,
computer?
ROM hacks.
You ain't like I didn't play Pokemon.
You've done that before because
yeah.
you played like the Dragon Ball Z game and stuff that I like told you about.
They had Dragon Ball Z ones? I never
They had
Oh,
the
for like
Naruto.
Super
They
Nintendo?
had a Naruto
It was
for
fire.
Game Boy that was on like the laptop, and it was so much better, and it was like big
Yeah.
screens. It was
But for me, I guess what's funny about this is a ROM hack. Hamtaro had a.
Can I
that
tell
game
you?
was
I used to
fire.
hate seeing Hamtaro was everywhere in Japan.
I hate it to this
Everywhere.
day.
Him and Hello Kitty.
Oh,
I was just gonna say it seems like a thing. I can get that.
Yikes.
Hamtaro is legit. The shit.
if
So
Hello
is it
Kitty was
so-
a real kitty, I shoot that kitty.
At least it's not a
So what- I mean-
Doraemon. Now that seems annoying to me.
What?
Doraemon, the blue cat.
I just called him Blue Cat. I never knew his name.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I only know it because I was in Japan. He was everywhere. He was on drinks, on snacks. He was everywhere.
He
was like their Pikachu.
before Pikachu.
Exactly.
Well, before Pikachu took over,
Yeah,
because technically it's a Pikachu Eevee world now
it is.
and a Kirby world. Oh, Kirby
I got it.
is my obviously.
Kirby is.
Do you want to just die?
I only knew about
just
Kirby
go ahead.
because
Koros.
of Super Smash.
Koros.
Bro, I just cannot
Koros.
understand how fucking
Koros.
Kirby
Koros.
is a pink piece of gum.
I've never known much about
Koros.
Kirby myself. I was like, it's. I mean, like I said, Super Smash Brothers was my exposure to Kirby.
Listen,
I think
most amazing character in the world. If you don't have Kirby, you don't get Smash Brothers.
I don't know about that one.
Well, you know the creator of Smash Brothers?
He created Kirby.
Indeed.
That's awesome, but
You don't get Smash Brothers without him in the way that you're getting it.
Kirby's such like one of them characters that you hate to see people play with, though.
Why? Because I'm so good with him?
No, it ain't even that. It's just people spam the hell out of certain stuff. But that could be any character.
Favorite character on Smash Bros? Greninja.
I haven't played Smash Bros since 64. I don't think.
We'll rectify
No,
that. No, you
GameCube.
played.
I
Played
did
on the
play on the
Switch.
Switch for like okay. I guess when I say I haven't played,
I wonder if
haven't
that
played.
counts. That kind of counts somewhat.
Ish.
A little bit.
Ish. I haven't played a lot. I haven't played as every character, so I don't know who my favorite would be.
Mine is Link and Kirby, and I'm kind of okay with who else? I'm good with Lil Mac.
Just a ninja.
Just a ninja.
Just a ninja.
That's all you fooling with?
I've only played it like 2 or 3 times.
Ah, okay, okay, fair
Greninja,
enough.
like I think I played with like Star Fox one time, but Greninja.
Have you played the Pokemon tournament game? Pokemon tournament?
Masters.
Oh, it's called Pokken Tournament or something like that.
Oh, like Tekken. It's like Tekken.
It's like Tekken, but with Pokemon characters.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
And I already knew he would. I tried to show him when he came over. The game's pretty dope.
I have to
It
tell
does
them
look
what
kind of
to do.
fire.
The game is pretty
Right.
dope.
This is one of the ones I just didn't get into.
Yeah,
that one kind of
they had a demo for it, so I was like, oh, let me check it out, and I like it. It was worth
because
it.
it seems like there's some cool stuff with it.
If they had a larger roster, it'd be better. Because I mean, you got how many Pokemon in the world, and you only put on like 12 of them.
Yeah, I think it's. I mean, I would say it's not to oversaturate, but since it's not as simple, like, and you got to figure out move sets and on top of move sets, I think that's more why they don't really.
Yeah, because no one
too much
plays
with
the
it.
same. You know what I mean? Everybody's very distinct and unique. But I'll take more characters if you're going.
Let's.
What is that?
It's Hitman Reborn.
I'm gonna watch it.
Okay, so
Do we want to talk about why he should? Because I don't think we even broke into that last episode.
Can I finish G Gundam first?
no, finish.
You
okay,
can,
definitely
but
finish G-Gundam,
we want to
but-
excite you for
After
watching
watching that,
and reading Hitman.
I'm definitely gonna read it.
And I'm
definitely
talking
gonna read
about
it.
like these fights are so good because like, okay, so most shonen, you know, they have a little training arc and stuff like that. But
Their training arcs, fire.
So they have the best training arcs.
Like,
period.
dude, they do work. Like you will literally see every one of the main characters like put in
Level
real
up.
work. Yeah,
And then also, the other part that you'll get to see is there's actual emotional attachments to why they're training. It's not just,
I gotta
oh,
train
the
to do
guy's
whatever.
Stronger. Like, so basically,
I mean, it does get to that at one point, but
well, kind of, but even then, like, so the structural setup is mafioso in a way.
Right.
So the main character, Zora? I don't want to call it.
Suna.
Yeah, because in my head, I'm like, it's always them S's. It'd be like Zora, like, and I'm in my head,
TSUNA.
yeah. Like, so he's the head of everything, but he's a reluctant hero, which most people like the reluctant hero that when he gets serious and figures stuff out, he's there. So when people start to kind of realize,
You can't even call him a hero at that point though, because
no,
at that
but,
point it's
but
more
this is what
of
I'm
like
saying. Like, he's such
a crime syndicate boss is what is pretty much that's what he puts you in the mind of. You know what I mean, like
but he just the thing that I love about it the most that I think you'll enjoy is because they know he earnestly cares about people and cares about like their well-being and he's like a just person. They train and work behind him because of how much belief they have in him.
That's dope.
And so everybody's
That's stuff that'll make you cry.
stuff that they get, trust.
Oh yeah,
And
I'm a
believe.
crybaby
They got that
too.
in there.
Yeah, I'm a crybaby too. So
It's in there because they have a lot of different stuff, and they give you the best kind of, because a lot of times, like, the thing I love most about Naruto and Shippuden is growing up, the age growth.
I'm a sucker for time
physically
skips
change?
and
Like,
stuff. I like
that-
time skips.
Oh,
I was a little disappointed in Naruto's
huh.
time skips with the people. Because
What are you doing with the mic right now?
no, I was trying to move it off the edge of the box, but it kind of like fell towards my mouth.
Like
There
I'm like
we go.
you just like talking to the side of it like this. Y'all can see it. Y'all can't.
I was trying not to
Really?
lose. I was trying to keep it going.
I peep game on that. It was a good. It was,
But no, like it was like a bunch of the like designs were so whack. Like Choji's design, I could predict that.
yeah.
Shikamaru's design, whoa, he got more zigzags on his hairline. Then you got Naruto. Hey, his suit changed. Got a little taller.
Mm-hmm.
I
He
still like.
opened
But I
his
mean,
eyes now.
But,
Wow.
But the
Wow.
thing is,
I'm being
You
serious.
said he opened
this
his
is the
eyes
thing,
now.
though.
Wow.
Like, what else could you expect from him though? Like, you want him to get the haircut type stuff?
Bro. Like,
Did you
if
want
Naruto,
like the large sweeping changes? I guess like it to
I
be.
don't mind. It,
'Cause
it doesn't have to be like a large sweeping change, but it does have to be something substantial.
Recognizable.
Like okay, like his change from
Shino's was
Naruto.
fire.
To
Shino's.
I didn't say
Growing-
nothing about Shino.
No, I'm saying that was
Oh.
a fire change. Hinata's was fire.
she grew her
Hinata's
hair out.
wasn't fire.
She
She's
just
got
grew hair
titties.
out.
That wasn't the whole thing. Like her that wasn't the whole thing.
She got hair and she got titties.
That was pretty much.
Her general character design was a little bit better, I feel.
I like them.
Neji's was fire.
Neji looked the same. He just had on army fatigue.
Yeah.
It's still a fire.
It was, I guess.
But what I'm saying is, okay, like
Ten.
This
I can't
is the
remember
thing.
10. That's how bad that is.
Going
Wow.
from Naruto as a kid to Naruto as the Hokage,
That's what I was
that's
about to
cool.
say.
But you got to realize it was only what, like
It's
3
2
years?
years.
2 years.
Two.
It's not much that they could change besides the clothes and them getting taller.
In 2.5 years, bro, you can change a lot.
And that's why. That's why
in
I'm
2.5
like.
years, you can have dreads down to your shoulders.
I agree.
In 2.5 years, you can be completely bald.
But they didn't let anybody
It's
do
one-
none of that. Like,
I'm
I
just
agree.
saying.
I'm with you on that.
And it
I agree with
came
you on
right
that
out the
one.
end.
I
Like
agree
you
with
couldn't change the characters so much that
We would have known. We would have known who they were, though.
I mean, but it would have had to been more
But I'm
conversation
saying,
rooted.
okay,
and
look at it
talk.
like this. You could have did one or two things that really made a difference. One, how you did his hair when he became Hokage. You could have did that.
Or something
That
similar.
early.
Yeah. Yeah, because then by time,
He
like,
can grow it back out.
yeah.
cut
But
it
then
in.
what they would have did is him growing his hair back out would have made him look like his pops. That's all they would have done.
And
I
that
would have
would've
took
been-
that though.
exactly.
I would have took that. That's fair.
Because you saw what they did in the Infinite Tsukiyomi, where he got to spend time with his mom and his dad, and his hair was like his dad's.
who cried? Me.
Bro, I cried when they showed freaking Minato and
Get
his
stabbed
mom
through the stomach with that
the
nail.
Oh my god!
That's like Ace getting punched in the stomach with the fist.
Oh, listen, you didn't
It's
have to
like
make me
it's like
cry.
he's
It's
not
the
even
same
crying about
Listen,
it.
you guys could have
I'm not
cried.
gonna
Don't
lie.
bring me into this crying.
When Ace died, there was not like one tear shed on my face. I was like,
What?
bro? I was like, dang, it's messed up.
We
Like,
just
Wait
found
a
out
minute,
Not too long ago
what?
that was your brother, and then that's not your real brother, but it's your brother, and now he dead.
And he's the
And then your
son of
other
Gold
brother-
D. Roger?
That part, it was more for him. Like I read the Ace book, like the light novel. Yo, they could have let Ace live.
Ace is
They could
the
have let Ace
truth.
live.
Like
He didn't want to be the
he
king.
knew what
You
his
know what I
little
mean?
brother was gonna do. Like,
They coulda let
I'm
Ace
sorry
live.
that you had a good for nothing brother like me.
Who else died? Goku.
No tears.
Nah.
No tears for anything in Dragon Ball Z,
it's
bro.
okay.
No tears for anything in Dragon Ball
R.I.P.
Z. bro.
Krillin, right?
Jiraiya? Jiraiya?
I did cry. The whole
Jiraiya,
pain.
I didn't cry.
The whole pain
Asuma?
saga, I cried. Asuma,
Asuma, yes, that was-
damn,
Asuma was so-
It wasn't supposed to happen. That was like,
Like,
one
he
of
was
them.
doing everything perfect. Like it was no
Yeah.
way he should have lost that fight.
Yeah, that was one of them Chadwick Boseman deaths in real life.
Oh.
Yeah, there it is. I said it.
Okay,
I
so
did.
I hadn't. I don't even want to do it,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna just say rest in peace, Chadwick
R.I.P.
Boseman,
Yeah, man.
because I hadn't really. I was thinking about doing an episode to just sit and kind of talk about it, but I just kind of wanted to give it time because there's so
Save
much
it.
going on with it.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to get away from grief
Oh,
with
yeah.
it because I want to
So
more
enough
so
of
be
that
able
in
to
2020.
celebrate it.
Mm-hmm.
Celebrate his life, celebrate the things that he did. But anyway, we will do that on another episode, I promise.
Fair enough.
But
Asuma shouldn't have died. Was my
No.
whole thing.
his daughter was
And
dope.
then on top of that, they act like his kid don't exist. She there, but what
Hey,
we gonna
she
do
is
with her?
gorgeous, by the way. I love like her
Them
character
eyes,
design.
yeah, she is
Like
dope.
that right there. That's
another thing we talked about. That I think in one of the episodes where we addressed, I think they could have done better with the female character development in Naruto because they really
Don't
made
have any.
Honestly, like, and don't take this the wrong way, guys.
Say it.
Did not care.
Well, yeah, you're a shonen guy. Like you literally are who they make shonens for.
And they
At
make
your
it for
age.
the right person, because I buy that shit.
I do too.
Run on them rats.
Because they basically turned Kurenai into like how like her genjutsu was fire.
I don't even remember.
Because so when Itachi came up, you remember she like used her genjutsu to make that tree. And like it was like for 3 seconds, it looked so super dope. She got these red eyes. They have a whole purpose. And then Kakashi got there like, yeah, you're really not a match. Get out of here. Only to get caught in the infinites.
How much older is she than Boruto now?
She would have to be what? Maybe because Naruto and them was 18 when she was born, right?
He was like 17, maybe 16, 17.
So she's like 5 or 6 years older. Maybe 7, if not more.
I don't know.
Because she's like, because Boruto right now is probably 13. She's probably like 17.
That's fair. Like almost like
Maybe.
So they don't
Shikamaru,
treat them
Naruto
like
type
Naruto
thing?
them
Or-
at that age.
No,
If you think about it, Naruto and Sasuke and the majority of the people around them at the age of 17, like that was literally Shippuden's time. Like he was 16 when they started back with Shippuden.
Yep.
yeah, it was.
So
Wait. No, he was
16.
16. I don't know what I was going to say.
But the thing that's crazy is like, okay, so we know how insanely strong they were at this point in time.
Right.
Even at the age of 13, they were already mountain level killing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they were at war though in their time.
Not Naruto, no, not when they were young.
No, they were still at war.
Yeah,
Because see,
they live in a
here's the
time.
thing.
Because
Here's the thing that I realized.
go for it.
The thing when you go back and rewatch, and this is why when I was rewatching, like it might have been post-war from the Great War,
But they were still at
but
war.
they were
with
still
different
in the aftermath
country-
of
or-
all of this stuff. Like, so even in Shippuden, the first thing is when they start talking to the Sand Village again, and she like,
They're
"Man,
like-
y'all done got weak.
Uh-huh.
And like, oh, you used to be like your dad. Like, they're still dealing with the fallout from that, which is why the whole war was still brewing. Like a lot of people, everything is hush hush. You know, the mass killings of the Uchiha clan,
All of that.
I
the
guess.
Uzumaki,
Like they had shit going on.
I see what you're saying.
Like-
Whereas Boruto and them,
The
it's
Mist
the
Village,
Alliance, the Great
all of
Shinobi
these-
Alliance and all that.
yeah, all these
Okay,
Ronin, all these Ronin
So it's a different time period for
ninjas.
'em.
You're right. You're right. I didn't even think of it like that.
Because-
in my mind, I was just thinking like, you know, like I'm not gonna lie. Even with the show,
Even
and everything,
Pain.
it was good stuff. Like they were having good times, and everybody
Yeah.
was happy and stuff, and everybody want to be Naruto's friend after they get to meet him and stuff like that. So that does kind of drown out like when you're watching it as it airs and stuff like that. But yeah, y'all were right on that one.
That's something I had thought
weird.
about it too. I had thought about it before. I was like, why Boruto and them so weak, but they got technology.
They're not
and
they're in technology and they're not in
actively
wartime.
I don't like that.
The technology, I'm not a big fan of that.
Well, I'm not a big fan of Boruto is trash. I'll say it again. That is the headline for the first
anime,
YouTube episode.
Not the
Man,
manga.
and
Yeah.
also, like I'm sure you can agree with me too. Fairy Tail is straight ass. Like
You know what?
Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest is better than any other fairy tale I probably read or watched.
Whoa.
Period.
is that the one that
know
they
what?
did a remake?
That's the.
of?
It's like
No, it's the one where they finally went on the thing that Guild Arts that they
They
had been
been
talking to
on.
him about.
Yeah.
That he like went on it. He was the only person that had gone on it.
And
like
come back.
that
and
it
didn't
basically
finish.
just continues Fairy Tale.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not over. They're just
But I will
doing 100
take
Years
that
Quest.
over regular fairy tale. I
I love Fairy Tale.
So what's the 100-year quest? What are you questing for?
They trying to kill these dragons right now.
Yeah.
I thought they loved the dragons.
It's
Well,
crazy.
You
That's
just
the
have to
most I
read.
can say. It's crazy.
I'm
You
not
just gotta
gonna
read.
read it.
It's just one of those things you just got to see. Like, I can't explain it to you in a way that makes sense.
It's not worth explaining either. It's good, but it's not like, let me tell you about Fairy Tale.
I don't think anybody in their whole
Fairy
life
Tale
has
is
ever
fire
said it to me.
Because the only thing, like, and the only reason we joke about this all the time. Now, I am coming around more to Black Clover in the sense of enjoying parts of it. But Black Clover is literally,
it's not,
if you took Fairy Tale, mixed it with Naruto.
I don't agree with that.
All right, do you want the parallel lines again, guys?
I mean, you can hit me with it, but I don't agree with that one, Joe.
I can give you all of the things. Better off
saying Bleach and something else.
I could even take Rave Master, maybe.
Right, like that's definitely. No, I get a Rave.
Okay,
I get a Rave Master.
At the beginning of the day, Asta, in and of himself, is what Naruto would be if he had Natsu's confidence about himself.
And Naruto, 2, is Goku if he was blonde haired all the time and lived in a ninja village. It's the thing, like it's the main character trope. Like,
no, Naruto isn't, like, Naruto is nowhere near as dumb or into fighting as Goku.
He definitely is. I wouldn't say as,
but that's a pivotal part of his character.
Very, very close.
That is a pivotal part of who Goku is. Like, they both protect their friends, sure. The colors are the same, sure. But in actual thought process, growing, the reason I want this relationship, the reason I want to do all these things, the reason I want to be better, like, Goku's goal don't end. Like, so you're saying, as long as there's strong people in the world, I'm going to fight them.
You're saying basically look alike.
And also, I want to be Hokage. I want to be Wizard King. Like, come on, fam. Like, don't, like, you.
But that's a lot
I got
of
you
stuff,
checkmated on these similarities.
I want to be the One Piece pirate.
I want to be I want to King of the Pirates. Yeah, it's. I mean,
but I'm saying, but they're still different. Like, you can compare Luffy to Goku.
Well, irregardless, give me more about why Black Clover is Fairy Tale, because that one.
So let's start with the magic.
Okay,
it's magic in general. The only difference between them is magic is way more important, funny enough, in Black Clover than it was in Fairy Tale, because there were more regular. Like, everybody has magic but Asta.
But it's not that it's
which
just
again
that
flips
it's
it
important. It's not that it's more important. It's just it's more prevalent. Like,
and Fairy Tales, they use theirs almost comically, if that makes sense. Like, it's more of a joke, and they use the same moves over and over and over again. Whereas Black Clover, Asta's still finding new stuff. He just got a whole demon arm.
Yeah, I mean, I see the stuff that they're doing. I'm just saying, like, it
was fire.
I'm just saying they're taking those things and using them. And I mean, you can like them, but like not like in the other one. It's just like, okay, I like Fairy Tale if it had more aspects of Naruto stuff in it. It's basically what you're saying.
But I
because again, so like I said, so the goal in and of itself, you have the rivals, much like you got him and Yuno, but they're brothers. Again, Naruto and Sasuke, it's just Yuno isn't so brooding and terrible as a person that you can't connect with him because
Sasuke didn't want to be the Hokage until the end of Naruto and them fight, though. So it's like they didn't have the same goal.
What I'm saying is, like, I'm not saying that that's a similar problem. I'm just saying the structure of setting the rivals there. You know, there's going to be a point, especially now that they, I figured out his royalty and stuff, where that comes into play in terms of what's revealed to him, his alliances, his thought process. He might not change and go like what Sasuke did, but it's gonna happen.
I don't think that.
Okay.
But and that's
if
the
it
difference.
does,
and I'll come back and walk it back.
All right.
But from the way that the story is going and the characters that they are, he will never walk away from that for two reasons. What Naruto and Sasuke didn't have was that early relationship.
That's
right.
True.
I give you that.
What Naruto and Sasuke didn't have is that early relationship pushed them to want to be this way.
No, I get what I'm saying is it's still the same tropes and stuff that you would like. It just flips it. It changes it by the degrees that it's like, I watched what no one liked in Naruto. Change it by this much.
But I mean, isn't that most anime in general, though?
I'm just saying, but like it's still, but that's the thing. It's not so much different. It's just the preference of. I like the way Fairy Tail was built. That's
Fair
my
enough.
thing.
Yeah.
I like the characters. I like the aspirations of the things that they were going for, and just kind of like what they were building towards in general.
And I guess that was my issue with Fairy Tail. I
just
never
so
knew
hard
where
for
we
me.
were going. Like I can't tell you to this day still what Natsu's goal was. Did he have one?
Well, his big goal was more so like the thing, and this is why I'm saying like it's different. So it shifts. Like, so their thing was the guild in general and protecting people. And my goal is to be with the guild. And his goal was to find his pops. His name I can't remember.
Yeah.
Ignil. That was the
Come
goal.
to find out he got a real son already. Have you read that part?
I'm not there yet.
I'm not gonna say anything else.
But it's still finding that. And like I enjoyed that aspect. I enjoyed the aspect of Lucy and wanting to be a part of this and growing to be not only competent but great level. I enjoyed Wendy. I enjoyed just everybody. Those characters did something for me.
That's fair.
In terms of what that was.
Characters would do it. That's fair.
And it was like one of the shows, like for y'all, like it was literally like about their fights and everything else. It just got there quicker. I just don't think you like the fact that they're, and again, and this proves more of my point.
Okay.
Because you like the story. You didn't really like the story on Fairy Tail in that sense. You didn't feel like they were going anywhere, which means you need good story. Because Black Clover's story is yes. When I tell you why you shouldn't just watch shonens only, like you're like, well, it's not really about the story. I just like, but you like it. It's not. I don't like the story. They do too much. It's so emotional.
Oh, so yeah. I mean, yeah, but that's just different though. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and watch a show about kids going through teenage emotion stuff. That's not what I want to watch.
You want it. You just want them to fight while they're doing it.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I just want them to fight.
And that's why
talk about something crazy going on in wherever they at. Fight. Solve the problem.
And that's why I said there's two different anime watchers. You got people that watch anime like it's TV, like any genre of anime, I'm watching it because I like anime. Then you got other people that's like, I know what I want to watch. My hero is the shit, so I'm going to watch My Hero. Oh, this is sort of like My Hero. Got some action. I like. You find stuff that branches off. Does that make sense?
And I mean, and like, that's the thing. Like, bro, I would have never watched Isekai up until I messed around and watched The Time I Died and Got Reincarnated as a Slime.
I still haven't finished it.
You never watched Dot Hack Sign on
it came on Toonami. It was so scattered and didn't
because that's an Isekai.
It just didn't make sense to me.
Yeah,
like it was weird. It was really weird to me.
Sword Art Online, you didn't watch before?
Sword Art was good. It just
that's an Isekai, technically.
I watched it, but it wasn't just like
the first.
I'm gonna tell you what really like, because after I found out what an Isekai was, and after I finished like being reincarnated as a slime, that sent me on a whole trip.
Right.
And this is why it's not just shonen that I'm into, because
I mean,
check this out.
Okay, yeah, I get it, but it's still the fighting. You like the shonen aspects.
With the dude with the skull face,
Overlord.
I've never watched that.
I watched it.
Is it good?
Overlord was terrible to me.
It was awesome.
Or not terrible. Okay, here's what threw me off about Overlord. It went from like, okay, are you actually helping these people, or is the Overlord like this thing starting to take over you? And when it got there, it literally made even his relationships with all of them just seem terrible. Like, it didn't seem like they were doing anything but like constructing a play with each other to how they were going to rule the world.
Well, the way that it was like,
because he started losing his humanity. Like,
well, I wouldn't say it was that. I say it's more of like, instead of him losing his, well, in all honesty, when he ended up in that world, his humanity was already gone.
He still had it because it was like he would talk like and he notes it and saying like, okay, I was thinking about you, and then it like bring like, why did I think that? And it brings, and then eventually it's just like, no, this is what we do.
And I mean, like, it's
having
to adapt to the environment.
Even with the butler dude, when he brought old girl back, you know, like initially you kind of like, okay, he got a heart kind of thing, and then like,
Pink,
the
one he had to fight,
yeah. And then it's like, I don't know.
But I mean, you gotta look at it from his standpoint. From his standpoint, it was like, okay, I'm gonna have to fight one of my strongest heralds. So it's like, okay, all right, I defeat her, but what does that really solve? After that, it was him having to make it known, like, I'm the leader, I'm the boss, and you went against me. So this is what you're gonna have to go through now, in order for you to understand that you are beneath me. And that's what it was. Like, Overlord. Like, the name is Overlord.
No, I get it. It's just, I don't know. I wasn't very satisfied.
Is that a one seasoner?
No, it's 3.
It's 3
I think 2 or 3, maybe. Okay. But anyway.
What are we talking? Like 11 episodes in a season? 12, 20?
Maybe 12, maybe 11.
In
the season of Overlord, because it's like 2 or 3 seasons right now.
I think it's like 3 seasons.
11 episodes, 12, 13.
I think just about.
I think it's like 13.
I say that like we can.
Okay. But I could just look it up on Verve.
Oh, there you
go. But in any regard, it just ends up kind of being, just, I don't know. Like some of these guys, like it just lost me. Like that one lost me. Like I love Rising of the Shield Hero. I love.
That is one of my all-time favorites.
That is a pretty good one.
It's supposed to be coming out with season 2, or it's already out, or something like that.
It's supposed to be coming out. They hadn't started. They definitely hadn't started it because we would.
Fire Force 2 is starting to get good.
Yeah,
I haven't watched.
I'm all caught up on Fire Force.
You are?
Finally, yeah.
About time. Everybody was so slow to pick it up. Like,
everybody was.
No, I was watching it and I liked it a lot. Especially like it's basically.
It was a lot.
If Soul Eater was made today, in terms of kind of, it's the same people who
did it, right?
Same guy. And the different
tell by Shimmer's mouth.
Yeah. But the thing that the only thing that I'm weary about is where they're gonna go with the Adolaverse. Like the whole connection to the evangelists and the whole connection to
going on.
It ends up being like, is this gonna be one of those? Well, you know, initially the angels and the devils were fighting here, and they wanted to like.
I mean,
there's sometimes they can find.
Fire Force is one of those shows. I'm not gonna lie, like I cannot predict anything that's going on.
No.
So like never. when I watch Fire Force, I watch it like open minded, like, all right, let's see where y'all finna take.
Yeah, this a trip.
Shit,
where we going?
The boy brother been dead.
When they did that was like, and
that was probably one of the best.
But the dumbest thing ever, though, to me, the only thing I didn't like is the general explanation of. I mean, their powers is fine, but it was just like, I've heated everything so up that it's a whole nother dimension.
Yeah,
and then it was like he's going so fast, he's in a whole. I'm like, what? Like, how about you just do it and don't tell me? Like, because when you tell me, it makes it look so
you gotta think,
stupid.
Though, he had been doing that. He had been doing that for like a few times that they've had run-ins. Like they had run-ins, and everybody was just like, "Why is this guy so fast? Like, why is he just jumping around, moving like that?" Like
I did like the fact that they flipped the Joker into basically like I don't know if he's good, bad, indifferent currently.
Oh,
that was cool. But anyway, so
how many episodes are out now?
Like
9.
20...
So it's like 9 in season 2. I think it's like 9 or 8.
Oh, okay.
8 or 9.
Dang, I'm real behind.
It's 10.
Oh, a new episode must have came out, so I need to watch. Yeah, and I like that they have the Kenyan black guy.
Oh, I've seen the character designs.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet though.
But all right. So, check this out, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So, we talked about all of our animes and mangas. If you'd like to follow us. First, you can follow us on Twitter at Gray Area Anime. You can follow us on or Instagram at Gray Area Anime. On Twitter at Gray Area Anime 1. We have Facebook, Gray Area Anime. If you have any ideas, if you're interested in being a guest and talking about anime and anime you love, or have any ideas, send those on over to grayareaanime@gmail.com. Guys, where can they find you?
On Instagram, you can find me at
Whoa.
say
what is
like
going
Pat
on here?
_. No, I'm sorry.
No.
Sorry. You messed me up. I was doing it until you messed me up. Oh my God. Hold on. Go, Devin. I got to get my confidence back.
Underscore just will. And another underscore after that on Instagram.
Why are you guys doing these voices?
I thought we were doing the sexy voices.
On Facebook, you can find me.
Oh my God.
Patrick Sumter.
Yes.
Instagram.
SUMPTER.
Thank you.
I got you.
And on Instagram, you can find me at _. Pat.
We'll see y'all next week. And don't forget, Patrick is Tsunade. See you guys next time.